We continue Hachzik Musar Yomi, day number 5 of the Bais HaLevi on Bitachon. We're up to Ice Tess. And the Bais HaLevi today takes that which we've learned, takes this incredible entity called Bitachon, and not relying on the Basar V'Dam and not getting upset at the Basar V'Dam, and realizing that our Ishtadlus is critical. But Hashem is that which makes it work. And now says the Bais HaLevi, when we rely on our Ishtadlus, how great will one's embarrassment be? 3 times a day. What do we say? Hashem, you're the one. You sustain the living. You support the fallen. You heal the sick. We say it. Lip service 3 times a day. And then what do we do next? Yet it's not in our heart. I brought him to the point when some small issue, a little problem, and what are we doing? And then we start scheming again to try to figure out how we could make the change, how we could get that which we want. We forget everything. We just dive in to the Ishtadlus. The Chalila. Hareza Bechlal, Befim Vusasa Kibduni, Veliva Richak Mimeni, who says, Hashem Yisbarach, screaming at Yeshaya Hanavi, that with his mouth, with his lips, yes, you didn't honor me, says Hashem. But his heart is so far from me. And says the Bais HaLevi, you should also place in your heart, when we rely on people, aside from the fact that what? It doesn't help. You're relying on Basar V'Dam, but Hashem is one that makes it determined. As the Pasuk says, don't rely on nobles or any human being, because they can't help us. Says the Pasuk remove yourself from people, from mere mortals. For what does he help? But not only that. By relying on the Basar V'Dam, you get cursed by Yirmiyah Navi. Cursed is the one who relies on Hashem. How great is this foolishness? How could he be proper in his own eyes, the Kabbalah of Latusai, to bring a curse upon himself? Navi. Startling words of the Bais HaLevi. That when we go and we over-ishtadlus and over-rely and think it's the Basar V'Dam, again, whether it's the boss, whether it's the colleague, whether it's the doctor, and we think he is the one that's doing it, we're bringing upon ourselves a curse of a Navi. A curse of a Navi, says Bais HaLevi. Of course it's going to hurt us. Bishvil bitchaynai. Why? Because you're so confident. I got the job. I have the doctor. I have the connections. Shal basar v'dam shu'avel she'avel. V'vadei lo yolamuma doesn't do anything. V'nimsa. Mafse b'shtayim. Says the Bais HaLevi, you got a double loss. Firstly, on this world, you're not going to get what you want. It's not going to work. Why? Because you're relying on the Basar V'Dam, you're relying on your connections, you're relying on your brains, you're relying on your money, we're relying on all the things that we rely upon. And of course, what does that result in? A curse of an Avi. Hashem says, done with you. You don't believe in me? You think you have it under control? No problem. And what's even worse? It's an Aveira, so now we have to ingrain in ourselves. Yes, Bitachon will help us, but the lack of Bitachon is a sin. It's punishable by this curse. It's the reality. But we're sinning and we're not believing in God. We're hurting ourselves in two worlds. By the sake of putting our things in man, it hurts on this world. It hurts us on the next world. And of course, it's so easy to say these words. And as we began today, it's easy to lip service. But the more we say it, the more we learn it, the more we have to try to ingrain it in our minds, in our soul, in our heart, to slowly but surely start realizing that yes, we do the bitachon, but yes, it's all from HaKadosh Baruch Hu.